Welcome to our podcast. I'm sorry. I can literally remember only one line at a time. Welcome to our podcast. For your information,
This is.
how do people do this?
Oh wait, what? You want to say the full thing, or should I say welcome to the podcast? Then you say for your information.
No, I can do it.
Okay.
I can do it.
Okay.
Because I've been practicing it today, so I have to do it.
Okay.
Welcome to our podcast. Sorry, were you ready?
Yeah, I was ready. Okay.
Like, but now my face is red.
I love my cheekbones.
Welcome to our podcast. For your information,
This is fluent in Japanese.
I'm Jess,
I'm Aaron.
and this is chapter 4. So, what you been doing? What you been up to?
One thing I need to learn is to talk a little bit more slowly. Because sometimes I
Me too.
feel like. Sometimes I feel like I'm. Sorry.
What?
Sometimes I feel like when I'm listening to, sorry, when I am listening to myself and I'm editing, I feel like I'm rapping.
That's crazy. Really?
No, like I'm trying so hard to also cut out the parts where I'm like talking way too fast.
That you're rapping and saying filler words?
No, I'm like I feel like there's so much in my head that I need to focus on. Trying not to use filler words, trying to be more mindful, not mindful, trying to use bigger vocabulary. And now I need to learn to process what I'm saying and speak more slowly and try to speak more eloquently. Because if fucking
Wow, I've never thought of it that way.
I mean, do you understand when I talk? Really?
Yeah.
I have had people tell
Otherwise,
me,
I'd be confused.
I've had other people tell me before that I'm like mumbling. Or sometimes they just say okay
With your words mumbled together.
because I'm rapping.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like sometimes I talk kind of fast too.
If you
If I'm like thought dumping.
Yeah. If you think that, maybe us telling, because I don't think you talk fast. So if you don't think I talk fast, maybe it's just like,
You're talking kind of slow right now.
really? I'm trying to be intentional with my speaking. But, okay, me speaking normally. What if my speaking fast is normal to you because you also speak fast? But
Could
me
be.
speaking fast to other people and then me talking slowly is normal to them. No, that was too slow.
Yeah, I guess so.
But I don't think you talk fast at all. But again, I'm trying to be more mindful when I'm talking.
Yeah.
And now that I'm bringing up that I'm rapping every time I talk, I feel like I'm about to spit some bars right now.
That's so fun. I mean, I understand you. Personally.
Anyways, how you been this week?
Good. Good. Trying to think if like anything happened besides the ordinary.
I mean, we did see each other just what a few days ago to
Dipping.
go, yeah, the Yankee Candle Factory,
Oh yeah.
and then going to UMass Amherst.
Yeah.
That was what, Saturday? It's Thursday now.
Yeah. That was super cool. I like that candle factory. There was a lot more. There was a lot more at the factory, the Yankee Candle Factory, than I thought there would be. Because I thought it was strictly just candles, but there was a lot of other stuff. So it was really cool to walk through.
I mean, it's 10 minutes away from UMass, and I've never been before.
Oh really?
And I had a car on campus maybe my junior and senior year, like half a semester or the second semester, but I never even heard of it until I graduated. And everyone was like,
Mm,
"Have you ever been to Yankee Candle Factory?" Granted, I also don't really like candles,
yeah.
or I don't like lighting candles. I have a candle warmer in
Oh,
my
I
room.
saw. Yeah, I need one of those.
Yeah, it's actually really nice because I think the lighting the candle gets me kind of makes me nauseous.
Because I think because if you light a candle, I'm assuming it's more intense too.
Mm,
Like it's actually burning it a bit faster versus using the candle warmer.
I don't know.
Mm.
I just okay yes because I know the candle warmers that my friends.
So pause. I think I might have allergies to this wall rug.
Oh, that's something that's also.
I know you can keep going.
But as you guys can see, we are in a new studio.
Yeah,
All right, we lied. This is not an actual studio. This is actually my what would you call this?
like
My living area.
hmm, in the
So
part of the basement.
yeah, so I live in the basement. Where I rent out, I live in the basement, and behind this wall is my bedroom, and I have this whole space right here where I have my work desk and everything. Essentially, it is just a basement, but I have like this day bed here from IKEA, which I got off Facebook Marketplace.
Mm-hmm.
My friend gave me this, and this was already up here before even I even made the podcast. And then when I set this all up, I was like, wait, this is a perfect place to have
Mm-hmm.
a podcast. I know. But obviously the first few chapters that we did, and we're gonna bounce around between my place and her place.
Mm-hmm.
It really just depends because I think right now you don't have to take care of me, right?
Oh no, she's back.
Actually,
Yeah,
oh,
it's temporary. She's just visiting
oh, but B is watching her.
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
She's home.
Yeah. So we'll probably be bouncing around between my place, your place, and honestly, anywhere we find fit. Granted, our last chapter was in a car.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, let's see if that even releases. But
quality was debatable, but
yeah, the content, like
the content was there.
the content was there, but the
Yeah.
quality, you just see my phone because I'm still using my phone as the camera. It's just like tilting down as we're going through like the speed bumps. But I mean, at least for the audio listeners, it'll be
Yeah,
fine for
should be
them.
fine, right? I think it sounded okay.
Yeah. I also think like, I mean, are you when you watch a podcast, are you actually watching them or are you just listening?
Yeah, usually listen.
Yeah. I mean, I meant like you. I actually watch them.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, I usually listen.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm usually multitasking.
I think because the podcast I watch, they're like um the gamers, like the content creators in
Mm-hmm.
the gaming industry, like Twitch, YouTube gaming.
Yeah.
So I just prefer to see them talk.
Yeah, makes sense.
I have them on the background when I'm like cleaning, cooking, and doing all that. But sometimes I just put them on, and it's nice, you know.
Yeah. Like some of the podcasts I watch, that they have video because they also like record like we do, but I like have the video up on YouTube, but most of the time I'm like doing something else. So I'm not
Mhm.
actively like looking at them. But
Yeah, yeah. So what I have in my room is a TV on a rolling TV stand.
mm-hmm.
So originally, my idea was to put it right there so we can just see each other while we do this. But we just have my laptop is actually on the thing. I feel like this is a little better setup. Again, we're still working the kinks out and everything. We don't even know how well these mics work. We were playing around with it, but we'll get there. We have a light, and again, maybe one day we'll get a better video camera. But honestly, the camera quality is actually pretty good on my phone.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, for context, I have the newest iPhone 17. 17, right?
I don't know what they're on.
I have the newest iPhone 17 Pro Max, and I think the quality is pretty good. I mean, if I'm editing it, maybe they downgrade the quality. Um, and maybe I'll buy a subscription to like get that better quality, but that's something that we will pass when we get there.
Yeah. So what have you been doing this week?
Honestly, with my roommates gone, I just been using this time to also catch up with my other friends I don't usually see. Not that there's anything wrong with my roommates being here, but I would feel bad if they felt like they would need to be in their room. Like
Yeah.
for example,
To like give
when
you guys the
yeah,
space.
like for example, when like Christine had you and Em over. I mean, granted, I wasn't even here,
Yeah.
but like I could have hung out with you guys, but then I felt bad because you guys also like were catching up with one another,
Hmm.
and I know that she wouldn't have mind, but I want that time for you guys,
Hmm.
and same thing with them. Like it's the living area. I want them to be able to have access to that, and I would love for them to hang out with my friends too. But sometimes it's just like my these are the friends that I haven't seen in so long too.
Hmm.
And so I saw my friend who also got engaged
Wow.
Monday, and then she said I was invited to her wedding.
Aw.
I didn't
It's wedding season.
say.
It's wedding season.
I thought you said it's wedding season. No, because the reason why I reacted that way is because my nickname to her and our nickname to each other is sweaty.
Oh.
So I'm like, how did you know it's
Oh.
wedding season? Yeah. So she invited me to her wedding. She was like, oh, like make sure you get to save the date. I'm like, I feel so honored.
Aw.
Yeah, and so now it's in 2027.
Okay.
I'm like this
Next
now
year.
I have like weddings back to back now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then
I feel like next year's gonna be a lot of weddings.
I saw my high school. Oh, going back to Monday, I swore I saw her in October. I last saw her in May. And then my
Mm.
high school friends that I haven't seen in a while too. I saw them Tuesday. I thought I saw them super recently. Last time I saw them was 2 years ago.
Damn.
So I'm like, yeah. I'm like, where has the time gone?
I know. I mean, I feel like the holiday season especially flew by for me. Like fall, winter of 2025, like gone.
That's true.
Yeah.
And then I will say the last 2 years, honestly, this 2026, honestly, the last 4 years, I've also just been so busy because now that it's February, every February, I've had all my months planned out because now March is the start of festival season.
Mm.
Did you see the
Yes.
new lineup for EDC just dropped?
I did not. I did not. Who are the top people?
The top people. So what I didn't know that
Hold
they
on, I'm gonna
do.
pull it up so I can
Yeah.
follow. But yeah.
Well, I didn't know what that EDC or Pascal, the
Mm-hmm.
creator, does.
Yeah.
Is during the announcement the night before, he plays a mix of all the artists at each stage.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was with Tina and Along last night. We got dinner and then we were listening to it. And then we were trying to just decipher which artist is based off the song that they played. And I felt like I was taking a test. Because I'm like, wait, I know this song, but I don't know what the name was.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, like, I was recording at the perfect time. I was recording Kinetic Grounds,
Uh huh.
and then it was two songs back to back that I knew, but I couldn't put the name to it. It was Apollo by Hardwell, Into Language by Porter Robinson,
Oh my
and
god.
then right after that was High on Life by Martin Garrix. And that's when we like screamed and cheered, and that's when we decided like we're definitely going.
Surprise, surprise! As soon as you hear Martin Garrix.
I know. So
Oh, is
like
there anyone that's like a surprise, like that they're there but they're not usually there? Because I'm seeing a lot of like good names, but I've seen
so
them.
apparently what I heard from Pascal on that like YouTube video whatever stream,
Yeah.
there's over 100 new artists that's never played at EDC before. Yeah,
Really?
which is actually great for like up and coming EDM artists
Yeah, that's really
because
good.
I wonder if they're trying to like not copy but like mirror Coachella because Coachella is usually for like smaller indie esque artists, I
Mm-hmm.
think. And I mean,
Yeah.
before EDC has always been big names. Like for example, like it's
Yeah.
that Millennium's not there, Isonoc's not there. Honestly, those are the first two that came to mind that I
Mm-hmm.
wanted to see personally,
Yeah.
but they're not there. Which is that Alesso, Calvin Harris, they're not
They're
there.
not.
They're not. And but they are big names too. I
Yeah, I
would
see
have
some other
loved to
ones.
see them there.
It is kind of nice though to be able to like discover new artists. I haven't
Yes.
done that in a really long time.
Yes. One artist that I'm so excited to see live is Bunt. Yeah. It should be Bunt in the ground. In the round.
Am I looking at like an old? Is this what it is?
Okay, 4 hours ago.
Oh, oh okay,
Yeah.
okay.
It's the DJ that I played at your place, and B knew who it was.
Oh, that one. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so I've been really getting him into listening to him a lot lately because he showed up on my radio because I listen to radio as like Spotify
Mhm.
radio.
Yeah.
So once I find a song that I like, especially if it's like upbeat or a mix, because I listen to music when I swim, I will choose it and then go to the radio. So my hyperfixation for a song for the longest time was the song Team by Lord. It was a remix techno version. It says techno version, but it was a techno.
Okay, I was about to say.
It was Team Techno version by Kara, Dara,
Okay.
who is I think a DJ as well who does a lot of mixes.
Uh huh.
And it again, I just chose it on Spotify, went to radio, and I just swam to that. So every morning, the first song I'm listening to when I swim is Team.
Yeah.
So I'm swimming and I hear all these songs, and then sometimes when I'm listening to them, I it's so good that I like have to stop and like save it.
Mm-hmm.
And so, and then sometimes I just like, I mean, my day to day also is just kind of EDM sometimes, or I'm just too lazy to switch it, so it's just kind of what plays in my car when Bluetooth connects to it.
Yeah.
And so I have like 4 songs right now that are on rotation, and one, the song "Crazy" is one of them.
Um,
But you know, I cannot wait for EDC
who's going?
right now.
Mm-hmm. Do
I
you have
think
like a group yet?
yeah, I think right now for sure it's Along and Mike,
Okay.
and then Jack and Andrew and Chelsea.
Okay.
Yeah, we got a we booked 2 separate, or we booked a hotel first before the lineup came out, and then the lineup came out. We were like, oh, let's go. Me and Jack were messaging, and we got 2 separate hotels. And I'm like, you know what? Let me just check how much his hotel was, because it'd be really nice just to be in the same hotel together.
Yeah.
And it was cheaper, so I think that's what we're gonna do. Because I booked it for free cancellation anyways.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think we're all in the same hotel together.
That makes like pre gaming and getting ready a lot easier too.
Yeah, I mean, we're guys. It
That's true.
takes us at most 30 minutes to get ready.
Yeah.
The only
that's
reason
true.
why I take long to get ready is because like I like to pack my bag with all the essentials. But outfit wise, it's what shorts, a shirt,
Yeah.
a jersey, if any.
Do you think you're gonna do themes, or is that not a thing anymore? Is it too much?
I think. Well, we're assuming Martin Garrix is Sunday because apparently he's playing somewhere on Friday, Saturday. So obviously,
Obviously, yeah.
Garrix gear. Uh, no, we don't really care about themes. I mean, if anything, we'll do themes that are stuff that we have,
Mm-hmm.
but we're not gonna go out of our way to like buy stuff anymore because like raving is expensive. And now that we're, I've been raving. I hate saying that word. I've been raving. I've been going to festivals for. Do you use that as a sippy?
I have to because I'm holding with my right hand. But earlier, when I was at your desk, I was holding with my left hand so I could go.
Oh, I was gonna say I just.
I know it feels weird, but I have to.
Oh, what was I saying?
Raving
Oh,
your outfit or something.
I've been going to festivals, and I've been to quite a few now that I have built up a wardrobe.
Oh yeah,
So I'm like, I want to use what I have instead of buying more.
yeah. It's kind of nice though because I also have been keeping stuff from like way back, and I feel like I don't know festival stuff doesn't really go out of style because it's its own style anyway. So I actually have been like starting to rewear my past year's things too, but like mixing it up and making different outfits from it.
The only theme slash outfits for a festival I truly care for is Coachella. Because of the social aspects Coachella has, it is influency, it's to take photos.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas I feel like EDM festivals, you do wear like crazy outfits or like colorful outfits, but at the end of the day, it's like
Mhm.
it doesn't matter, you
Mhm.
know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited for EDC. Now I have Coachella and EDC on the books for festivals, and that's a big step for me. Going from I used to go to what 7 to 8 festivals a year to
Mhm.
now two.
Crazy. And I've gone to zero.
Yeah. Thankfully, a lot of our friends are either still in the festival scene or still enjoy music. But even though I love going to festivals, it is a time commitment and money commitment.
Mhm.
It
I agree.
and before again I was living at home, but now that I moved out, I'm grateful for all the experiences I made, and especially like I made so many good friends from meeting other people and even meeting people at festivals. The last EDC I went to was actually 2 years ago, and there was a couple I met there that I actually ended up going to their wedding last year.
Mhm.
Or was it
I
2 years
remember
ago?
that.
No, EDC I went was 4 years ago to
Uh-huh.
2022, and then the wedding I went to was 2 years ago.
That was 2 years ago. I thought that was last year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but it was a beautiful wedding. They're such great people,
Mhm.
and I would have never have met them if I never went to EDC.
It's definitely a benefit of living at home and not having to pay rent. Because my rent money, or would have been rent money, went to experience. Festival.
And that's me right now.
Yeah. Do you feel like extra broke?
I do feel extra broke, but money always comes back. Like I
Mhm.
said,
So what do you do instead nowadays? If you only have two festivals this year, so like what else do you plan on doing?
honestly, I just been trying to save money, but also, like I said, because my roommates are gone, using this time to reconnect with friends, either new or old friends, but at the same time, also just focusing on myself too
Mm-hmm.
and doing things to help me grow. I started saying affirmations and I started to, like you see over there
Yeah,
on the
it's really
computer,
cute.
I wrote affirmations out and put it on my computer. My colleague actually told me that because even if I'm saying the affirmation, when I'm sitting and reading it, it's different too.
Hmm. Yeah. I also feel like in terms of like reconnecting with friends and stuff, my friendships have evolved, I guess I could say. Because I used to be hanging out with them a lot, like seeing my friend group every weekend, if not more, traveling with them, and that's just what we did a lot of. Um, but now I feel like I have my own dogs. I used to have Ginger, my last dog, but that was shared between me and my family, so it was kind of half the responsibility. But now I have Bella and we have Mio, and they actually live with us now. They're like full time little babies, so we're busy taking care of them. A lot of my friends have moved away, or they've just been out of state.
Hmm.
Um, and then also people are just busier. So like
Yeah.
the friends that I do have in Boston, some of them are getting engaged, like they're going to be wedding planning, or like some of our friends bought a house and now they're renovating. So everyone's getting a lot busier. And I feel like that like joke about how you have to schedule hangouts like four
Hmm.
weeks in advance is so true.
Yeah.
Like no one can just like hang out on a whim anymore. If you want like a decent group to come together, it has to be like in advance
Hmm.
on your calendar. It's just different. But
And it's also harder now because I think it's easier in the spring and summer months. But because it's winter, we have to take account for parking. Are the streets, especially in Boston, are the streets plowed?
yeah,
Where did you park?
on your street.
Like you found parking fine?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was a little full, but I found.
Yeah. No, because that the right side of the street wasn't even plowed when I first came back.
Yeah, I can kind of tell the snow is a bit high,
Yeah.
but I just went
Yeah.
up to it.
And again, I also think winter depression is real. So maybe, and it's so cold. Like you're straight up
Yeah.
wearing a jacket right now. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I
It's cold in the basement.
didn't even take off my coat.
Yeah. I'm
That's
actually,
me all the time. Like
yeah.
I'm always cold.
But it's just hard to get up. It's hard to even get out because it's so cold.
Actually, I want to ask you about that. Do you have winter depression?
Yes. I
What is that like?
I didn't feel that until now. And I think it's because when I used to live at home, I lived in the attic. So and
Oh, so it's
I had
always
so
warm.
much natural light and it
Mm-hmm.
was warm.
Mm-hmm.
But now this year I'm living in the basement. It's dark as hell and my window, I'm not sure if you saw it, but the snow plowed up, so
Yeah,
it's a window
yeah.
basically, and it again I'm freezing to the point where my friend who came over Monday, I gave her a tour. She goes, Aaron, it's colder in your basement than it is outside right now. And I think it's because like I'm like trapped by the snow.
Yeah.
And yeah, I didn't.
But like, what? How does it make you feel? I'm just like curious. Like, what? How do you feel differently from when it's like warm outside?
I think when winter started though, I mean I've talked to you about the my issues that I've been having.
Uh huh.
I think the issues started right when winter started.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's like
It's kind of blended
it's
together for you.
blended together. So I can't really say that if I was quote unquote fine in the beginning of winter, then I would feel it. But
Yeah.
because I did feel some type of struggle right when winter started, I kind of combined everything together.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like looking forward to. I'm like, once spring comes back, maybe I'll be a changed person.
Yeah.
But again, the affirmations have been helping, and I'm again over time as well. Nothing is permanent, at least in my brain for myself.
Yeah. Yeah. It's true. Yeah.
Like it does just take time. Something I'm currently struggling with that I need to learn is I want everything to be an instant solution. And I want like quick wins. So for example, like I'm feeling sad about something. Like I'm not gonna say what, but I just want myself to be happy the next second. But I know that's not the case. So I need to find ways to build up on top of that and do things that do make me happy, and then if I am sad or mad or whatever emotion I'm feeling, address it and like just be real with myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say I'm a pretty self-aware person, but something that I saw on TikTok actually is that being self-aware is one thing, but the act taking the steps towards bettering yourself is one thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I like to say I'm probably my own worst critic. Like when I'm watching these videos, I'm editing our videos, I'm seeing everything wrong with myself.
Oh.
And even like when I'm watching it, like obviously I have to watch both of us,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm like, you're doing fine. And then I'm like cringing at myself. But again, rewiring my brain and trying to look at a new perspective, cringe is good. Like you need to cringe at yourself to be comfortable with yourself.
I cringe so much. I haven't even watched ours
Like
at all. Like
and,
at all.
and I'm taking the steps towards that. And
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe you should too.
No, I should. I should. I'm also. I feel like no, that's an excuse. I could be listening to it while I work, I guess, but then I would just be distracted
Yeah.
and like cringing instead of working.
Yeah. I mean,
But I should. I should.
yeah. I mean, this podcast was actually supposed to be released earlier, but because I was too cringe on watching the videos, it didn't release till later. And I, again, am just trying to put myself more out there, like the resolutions I said.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but it's hard. It is hard. Everything is a step in progress.
Yeah.
But I just have to know that I need to do things for myself.
Mm-hmm.
But it's hard because I'm also, when I say I'm my own worst critic and that I'm self aware, if I'm self aware of how I'm treating other people, I will know all the steps I need to do to correct it. Or I will take more of a step to learn ways I can better myself to correct myself of how I treat others or how I am with others.
If you were talking to somebody else,
Yes. Just because I'm
like you could give somebody else the advice.
no.
Oh.
For example, say I did something, I said something to you that hurt your feelings.
Okay.
And I'll be like, oh my god, I shouldn't have said that, like, and work my way through that. And maybe it'll take a few days for me to come to that realization.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe you didn't bring it up to me, but like I feel like I did that to you, and maybe you didn't feel hurt. But say I think that hurt your feelings. I'm self-aware of that, and then I'll try to better myself next time because it's affecting you. But say if something affecting me, it's like, oh, I shouldn't have done this. Like, why'd you do this? I'm like beating myself up at it. I'm self-aware that I'm beating myself up at it, but I'm not doing the things to not. If that makes sense.
Like
When it comes to others, I will
you're
do.
nice,
When it comes
or
to others,
you can put in the effort too.
yes, yes. When it comes to others, but when it comes to myself, I wouldn't. But I need to learn. I need to learn to do it for myself because I should only be living for myself.
Yeah.
To, I guess, to run back to your point, I can't tell you if I have winter depression, but as of right now, I do.
Okay. I was just curious because I've seen like memes in the past, not memes, but when you're like scrolling on Facebook or something. Um, it'll say similar comments where it's like winter depression, blah blah blah, and I just never knew what it was like. But hopefully it gets warmer soon. It has been this week. Turn on the heat.
No, I'm cheap.
It's freezing down here.
Well, even then, the heat is in my room, so it doesn't come out here because it's a mini
Um.
split. Like this area doesn't have heat.
Oh, okay. I see. That's why you were telling me to go in there instead. No, I feel that though, because I'm like freezing at home too. So we also have mini splits, and now that obviously I don't live with my family, I'm torn between like, oh, I want to be comfortable and like turn up the heat, but also we have to pay the bills at the end of the month, and I'm like, I'll just wear extra clothes.
Yeah. So how would you say? Have you felt winter depression then, or have you?
Um, I probably wouldn't call it that, even though I don't really know what it is. I hadn't never really looked into it for real, but I probably wouldn't say so. For myself, if anything, like I do stay inside more, but actually, growing up, I stayed inside a lot, so I'm kind of used to it actually. Um, it is more fun in the summer and spring when it's warmer and there's more things to do outside, but I wouldn't call myself like really an outdoorsy person. So winter's fine. I mean, I don't like the cold at all. Um, but I wouldn't say there's like a huge change in my mood. But I feel bad. I've been lazy lately and not walking Bella and Mio as much. But I will say, when it's too cold, they don't have booties right now. I don't really want to walk them outside when it's like way, way, way too cold. But even like this week, it's been warmer, and I'm like, oh, I'm so lazy. And look at Bella. She's just laying here. This is her at home too. So honestly, she doesn't even complain if I don't walk her. So I've been getting away with it. But I really should.
Because she's pretty self diligent on like peeing when you guys let her out, right?
Yeah, she's super good at it. Because we have a feeling her last owners didn't walk her because of what Hody said. She said her paw pads were so soft that any normal dog that would like get walked every day would have like calluses and like scratchy paw pads, and hers was not at all. It was like super soft. Even hers right now is a little scratchy, just from us having her for 3 months. And I do use a balm, like a wax balm on her paw pads to help a little bit, but like they're already scratchy now. So I'm pretty sure she's 5 now. I'm pretty sure if her last owners did walk her, like she'd have some calluses. So I think she's used to it too, unfortunately. Like, if we don't walk her, she's like, whatever. She goes to the bathroom in the backyard. But she does really like her walk. So I've been.
Damn, you need to hear about more walks.
I know. She actually really likes them. I think she was like shocked that she got a daily walk when we first got her. She used to be so excited. We'll go back to walking.
Is it still hard walking both dogs at the same time?
Honestly, it's okay. The only thing was it was a little bit hard after the snowstorm because usually a sidewalk's like this wide, but then during a snowstorm, which me included, when I was shoveling our sidewalk, it's literally like the width of the shovel, so it's like half the width.
Mm-hmm.
So for a while after the big snowstorm we had, the sidewalks were like half the width, and you'd have the snow walls up. So it would be hard to walk both of them at once because not even both of them can fit and walk side by side. So it would be like really awkward for one person to walk them. Doable, but just like kind of annoying. Um, so, but yeah, a lot of the snow is melted now. I think it's wider now, so I could definitely walk both of them. Just been literally lazy. But yes, to answer your question, I don't really get depressed in the winter. It's not my favorite season, for sure. But
I mean, would you say yourself that you are a pretty positive person, like a positive outlook and stuff?
I think so. Yeah. Um,
How, what's that like?
I mean, okay, I say that, but part of my personal anxieties is like fear based, I would say. I think that's like me reflecting the
Mm-hmm.
past years. I think I have fear based anxiety, so in that sense, like if I get stressed about something, it's most likely because I'm thinking of like the worst case scenario,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what makes me stress. I like get worked up over that. So I guess in that case, I'm not very positive, but usually I can talk myself out of it. Like I recognize that I'm thinking worst case scenario, most likely overreacting, so I can kind of force myself to correct that thought pattern.
Mm-hmm.
But I think overall, yes, I have a positive outlook.
Okay. I also would say I also have everything I'm doing is fear induced. Like I'm fear
Mm-hmm.
of,
Yeah, me too.
especially how a fear of how people perceive me.
Me too. Yeah.
But yeah, like how when you say you have a positive outlook, like what are you like is it like an internal monologue, or do you think because you've been
Mm.
you know
I guess to continue on the fear-based anxiety, I think how I end up talking myself out of it is to use a positive outlook. I think so. Like, I'm trying to think of something that would like stress me out. I guess okay. Like, let's say I have a presentation. I used to get like super super worked up, like sweaty palms. Like I'm sweating. Luckily, I work from home, but like my hands are like jittering under the desk. Um, if I can tell like I'm really stressing out to the point where it might like affect my performance, which I don't want. I might start talking to myself and being like, it's not that bad. Like if I'm thinking like, oh, like I could get fired for this, that's not true. Like if anything, I'm delivering value, or it's not that important. Like it's not the end of the world. And kind of is that even positive? I don't even know. Is that a positive outlook?
I think so. And you
I'm just trying to like
yeah.
talk the opposite, like talk me out of the
Wow.
fear. She heard like the heat going off.
One of the heat. That's the neighbor's
And Bella
uh
about to throw hands.
that's
It's okay, Bella.
so when hybrid cars or electric cars back up,
Oh, is that what that was?
that's the sound they make.
That like whirring noise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds very angelic sometimes.
Yep.
Okay, Bella.
But although I did take like a test, I don't even remember what kind of test before, like some sort of personality thing, where it was like, oh, analyze like your thing based off of like whatever question. And it did say I have a very idealistic view
Mm-hmm.
or outlook, where apparently, I guess I kind of agree. Apparently, I tend to think there's good in this world, like people can make a difference, even though there's like bad
Bella,
people.
please.
Just needs to get out of her system. Just bark. Just do it.
Roof.
I don't know if it can pick up her growling, but this is being good because we don't let her. Okay, well, she just does it anyway, even though we don't let her. We don't like when she barks. So even if she does like a low grumble, we're like, okay, that's better than hey, Bella. But yeah, apparently I have a very idealistic view of the world, and
That's good.
like I like to think that everyone is good or has some good,
Okay.
which I don't know if this is controversial, but it made me think of it. I'm like generally against the death penalty
Mm-hmm.
because of that. Like I think it should be reserved for like confirmed like mass murders or terrorists.
Okay.
So then I'm like, okay, I get that. But generally, like death penalty, I don't on an individual person, like I'm not.
Yeah,
For one crime,
I also agree with the death penalty too. I'm not
agree with it existing or not existing.
not existing.
Okay.
I understand in your case it was like a mass murder, like they are in like what's it called rehab or the mental psych ward or jail, and they're still like once I get out, I'm gonna still do this. Then we can talk. But
Yeah.
also I also I guess am not that well educated in what even gets a death penalty or not because it's only certain states, right?
Yeah.
Like
It's not legal in every state.
yeah. So I think I'm not educated enough to really have
Like to say one way or the other for sure.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just say me too. I say it kind of like not loosely, but I'm also just like generally this is how I feel about it. But it comes down to me feeling like, first of all, I think everyone has some good. Okay, maybe not everyone. Most people has some good. And then also just the things I've heard about our judicial system. And there are errors. Like, not every court case is going to be quote unquote right or fair. And even the process for like prosecuting, there can be errors. And I would hate to have somebody, and I'm pretty sure it's happened for sure, hate for someone to get the death penalty and it's a false, like,
Yes.
what's it called? Conviction. False
Yes.
conviction. Like, I would actually hate for that to happen. I think one of those cases is worse than killing off 10 murderers. Like, if you just have one wrong one and you kill one innocent person, like, that just ruins the whole thing.
Yeah, no.
Like,
Again,
that's not fair.
I don't know much about the system or politics in general.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or in terms of that case, because I have seen where people are convicted of the wrong murderer, convicted of the wrong crime,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
or a crime they didn't commit. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yep.
And again, I don't. It's just so sad because they're
Yeah.
convicted. They spend however their life in jail, and
Yeah.
then what was I saying?
Like, if someone is falsely convicted of a crime.
I just feel so bad in terms of I mean, however long they're in jail for, and I mean, they're probably in jail for a while,
Mm-hmm.
and they just wasted their time and life wherever it's in there.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. It's sad.
one example I think I remember, I guess not a good example, is Kim Kardashian.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
didn't she like she? I mean, she either is a lawyer or she's trying to be a lawyer right now. And one
Mm-hmm.
of the cases she worked on, she helped free a guy who was convicted of the wrong crime or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
And it's just sad.
She's big on that.
Yeah, and it's sad. Just, he's been in jail for however long, and what? I just had to go to Kim to get him out.
Yeah.
Props to her.
Yeah. And I feel like there's so many others. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, there's the ones that get attention. I think I saw maybe one or two Netflix documentaries of cases like that, but those are the ones that get a documentary or
Yeah.
get a celebrity's attention. But there's gotta be, like, there just has to be so many more out there where there's innocent people sitting in jail. And that's one thing. That just obviously is a waste of their time and their life. But the death penalty, like, that's just so sad.
I know.
So that's why me generally am against it. But yeah. But yeah, I think I generally have a positive outlook in that way as well. And just generally believe like things can always get better. You can always change your situation as well. So
Do you think when you are speaking, then you have a good, for example, if you need to have a difficult conversation with someone,
which I'm
whatever
bad at.
whatever that may be,
Yeah.
how would that go for you in terms of like a positive, not positive outlook, but I guess it depends on the situation. Actually, I was actually
Yeah.
gonna say like for difficult conversations, like we were just talking about what politics earlier, and we are such in a difficult time right now that just also brings up a lot of difficult conversations.
Mm.
And I feel like I feel like the four main topics are politics with a friend. Not like obviously difficult conversation in general, but like to talk to a friend about our politics, um, health, career, and what was it? Politics?
Like
Oh,
difficult conversations.
yeah. It was like the four pillars I think are the difficult conversations. But I forgot what it was.
Could not tell you. Money?
Well,
Is that career?
yeah. Oh no, you're right. Yeah,
Oh, it is money?
politics, career, health, and money.
Oh, okay. I totally guessed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And maybe that's something that we can discuss next episode. But I feel like we can also dive deep
Mm-hmm.
in each one too, because there's so many scenarios and so many different variations of what we can talk about for each thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we
And-
should.
But then that is also, well, even between us too. I mean, granted, I feel like for each one we are pretty aligned on each one,
Yeah.
but we might be aligned, but sometimes we might have that difficult conversation with someone else. And I've had difficult conversations with the other person.
Mm.
And I just think it also depends on how. One thing I definitely learned: verbiage matters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Something I definitely learned
Like
from
how
work.
you say it.
Yes,
Yes. Yes.
yes, definitely.
Yeah.
I learned that from work too because I'm a pretty blunt and straightforward person, and so I would be not texting. I would be typing an email, and then I would reread it, and I'm like, this looks fine. But then, and it would be sending an email back to someone who was like either rude or negative towards me, and it's usually someone that's like an upper management or like
Mm.
higher level,
Mm-hmm.
and I write in the email, and sometimes I do send it to my colleague. I'm like, hey, is it a good email? And she would say, I agree, but you have to fluff it up a bit. And I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
I tend to fluff up my emails and make it less direct because, excuse me, not many people can handle that, or it's not professional.
I don't know, like when I heard about this, this is like years ago, or where I learned it, but in order to effectively communicate, you have to think about how the other person is going to take it.
Mm-hmm.
Because let's say I like really care to communicate something to you, like it's important to me for whatever reason, whether it's like work or personal, or I just care about you as a friend, so I'm like bringing something up to you. Just because I say it in whatever way I like to say things doesn't mean it's effective.
Mm-hmm.
And if my end goal is for it to land on you and you to do something about it, I need to make sure I'm saying in a way where you can actually receive it and want to do something about it. Because if I'm just saying something to you just because like, oh, I care, so I'm just say it this way because I care and I this is all I want to say, that's great. But you're not really fulfilling what you want to do if the other person's going to be like, that actually just went nowhere. I didn't receive that at all. I'm not receptive
Mm-hmm.
to it. So even if it's like at work or personally, like it is important to kind of add the fluff,
Mm-hmm.
the necessary fluff.
Yeah.
Because if I'm gonna rub you off the wrong way, what was the point in saying it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's not enough to just be like, I did my part, I said it. If the other person was like, that was so rude that I'm not even gonna consider it. And then it just goes nowhere.
Yeah, that puts things into perspective too.
Yeah.
Because I would say sometimes I'm a little bit too direct and blunt with what I say, and I guess how you said it, that actually does put into perspective for me because when I'm trying to talk to someone, I guess it does depend on the person. When I'm talking to you, if I care enough to even like give you feedback or talk to you about some issues or whatever, really,
Mm-hmm.
that means I care.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm talking to you to help us better the relationship and also help you with whatever is wrong with us, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But I do know that sometimes I can come off as maybe harsh is not even the right word because I don't think I'm berating anyone,
No.
but it is just matter of fact.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, but I am also learning myself like, hey, sometimes people need to hear things in another way.
Yep.
And even though, again, I don't have to change myself because, again, if I'm blunt, I don't need to change that, but I can change the way I say it to help, like you said, the other person receive it better on their end.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, if me and you are having problems, and if I care enough to help resolve that issue and better or resolve our friendship, then I'm gonna keep you in mind.
Yeah.
But if I don't, if whatever, if no, if we have a fight and I really don't care, I'm not gonna try.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Now, do I do it well? I don't know. I don't think I'm like the best. I guess you could say like influencing somebody to want to do something. I don't know if I'm the best of that, but at least like I'm trying to get someone to understand like where I'm coming from, and hopefully they can take action.
Yeah. I mean, that's actually something that one of our friends, Amiko, said that we should talk about the human psyche. It's just how people do things or how they perceive things or just how their mind works in general. But I feel like we could talk about that for like hours.
Yeah, that's like so broad. I almost
I know.
don't know what to talk about.
I mean, there's so many topics that we could talk about on that because I feel like we are also pretty similar, and then we also know other people. It's like, why are they doing it this way? Why do they think this way?
Yeah, I do think about that sometimes.
Yeah, because again, what I think could be normal. Like, it's like, why wouldn't they think like that? Why wouldn't they do this, do that? Because
Yeah.
I would.
Oh, I have an itch in my throat. Okay. I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm sorry.
I actually forgot what we are talking about, but my Instapot just went off, so which means it's dinner time.
Yep.
I'm making a Vietnamese slash Taiwanese beef noodle soup, so hopefully it's good. I winged the recipe. But yeah, next
Okay.
episode we can probably dive deep into the human psyche, or honestly talk about different conversations as well.
Yeah.
Because maybe what we talk about and how we go about things might help other people, or sometimes they can relate and then go from there.
Yeah. I'm down.
Yeah.
All right.
So once again, F5. Oh my god, it's legit a tongue twister.
It is.
It is. Once again, FYI.
This is FIY.
Thank you all for listening.
See you next chapter.